Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I want to talk about how a decentralized exchange generates revenue. I've been getting a lot of questions about how it works, why it's being valued the way it is, how we're able to generate so much profit from using a decentralized exchange or putting our money here. A lot of people are saying it must be a scam, it's too good to be true, yada, yada, yada. I want to disprove that and show you guys how it is all possible and why this is a revolutionary idea and how you can use a decentralized exchange to put your money to the hardest work that it can be put to. So to start off, I'm going to take us to the swap page. And you'll notice that if you go to the swap page and you try to make a swap, down here there'll be a fee that is required for you to pay in order to swap. And if you hover over the question mark for the fee, it'll tell you that for each trade, a 0.2% fee is paid, of which 0.17% goes to liquidity providers and 0.03% to XBoost stakers. Now we can go over to the docs and help page down here. I've already got it pulled up. Here it is. And you'll notice if you go to the swap product area, you'll see it'll explain this a little more in depth. It'll say when you swap on the exchange, you will pay a 0.2% trading fee or 0.22% if you choose to do a limit order, of which 0.17% is returned to liquidity pools as a reward for liquidity providers and 0.03% to XBoost stakers. None of this fee is going to the treasury or dev fund like a traditional DEX. Conversely, when you provide liquidity, you will earn that fee. So let's go take a look at how much fees decentralized exchange is actually generating. If we're back on the main page, you can actually go down on the left here. It'll say analytics down here. You can click analytics. I've already got it pulled up though, so I'll go over. And here you can see the, I don't know what's up with the UI here. However, all the information is here. It says that in the last 24 hours, $106 million in volume has been traded on the decentralized exchange. Now, I've got my calculator here. I'm going to show you guys how much that ends up being in fees. So we have $106,193,067 times 0.002 for 0.2%. There we go. Ends up being around $212,386 in revenue. And you'll see this number right here. It'll keep it up there for you to look at. That's in revenue for the last 24 hours. Now, if we annualize this, so times 365, so we assume that for the next 365 days, we're going to be getting around the same revenue. That's around $77.5 million in revenue from this decentralized exchange. This is just from swapping fees. So if we go back to the main page, you can actually see that they will tell you what the market cap, current market cap of Spookyswap Dex is. And I'm going to say on my calculator here, we'll take the market cap, so 136 million or $136,326,506 divided by the, what was it? 77.5 million. So 77.5, I'll just round. There we go, 77.5 million. And you get about 1.759 as your price to earnings ratio. Generally for tech companies, the price to earnings ratio for software companies will be anywhere from 10 to like 50. You'll end up with startups though, startups that have a lot of growth might not even be making money, and they will still have they will still be valued very highly even though they haven't started generating value yet. So these new DEXs that have insane growth potential, and you can see the growth happening right now with the current liquidity going up and the volume going up. These tokens and Spookyswap Dex have the potential to be valued at huge markups from the or huge multiples from the current revenue that it's generating. And if we go over into the farm section and you look at the APRs that you're able to get from depositing your funds into the pool, and you hover over one of them, let's take a look at the USDC Phantom pool. You hover over it, it'll tell you that you are getting 84.73% annually just from the swap fees. Those are from people who swap using the swap function, and they're using the liquidity pool in order to do that. You are also generating 61.76% in rewards that are being generated by emissions from the exchange. So the exchange has the token, Boo token, and the Boo token is inflating constantly. And you can actually go and look at that in the docs. I'll take you there. And you can go to the emission schedule, and it'll show you that over time, the emission schedule will inflate the supply of Boo token until the end of the inflationary period. So it ends in April, on April 25th, 2024. And so for this entire period, you are going to be able to generate rewards. Now, notice how the rewards will go down over time. So Boo tokens inflation will go down over the course of the 4 years or 3 years that's been being inflated. So I hope that explains how it's possible to generate huge profits on these decentralized exchanges. This money just isn't coming out of nowhere. It is being accrued through swapping fees. There is value generation happening here. There's a strong demand to trade amongst the different tokens, and people are using that feature, and they're willing to pay the 0.2% fee. And that 0.2% fee stacks up really fast when volume is high. And so that's how the fees are generated. I hope this video helped you understand that it isn't too good to be true. This is really happening. I know it sounds insane, but this is really happening right now, and you can go and be a part of it. You can put your money to use by depositing it into these liquidity pools, earning the fees yourself, and also on top of that, earning the rewards that are being generated from the inflation of the Boo token. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll be coming out with more videos soon. I think my next video may be about the different risks that are involved with depositing your funds into a liquidity pool and how you can help mitigate those risks so you are not as vulnerable to them. Anyways, yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and I'll see you guys soon.